What is going on, guys? Triple Digital Gaming with my review of Bleach Chapter 550. And I thought about waiting for a manga stream to put out this chapter, but sadly, it won't be out till tomorrow. And I have done some other reviews today, so I decided to use Manga Panda's, translation of the chapter. And I gotta say, this Quincy that is with Mayuri, his facial expression in the second panel, it reminds me of a past character. I believe that he was with the second Espada, Baragon. I believe his name was like Charlotte Coolhorn, like something like that. But his expression, I don't know why, but it just reminds me of this character. But about this chapter, this guy apparently didn't want to fight Mayuri, and so he apparently it was a bluff because he was saying that Mayuri looked strong, and he wanted to try so many different ways, just to die. So he was going to leave, and he actually stopped and actually questioned Mayuri about if he was going to come after him. And of course, Mayuri says no because he's not an idiot. So apparently, he actually wanted to analyze his, Ryatsu, and it's apparent now that this Quincy was actually trying to lure him into a trap. And I'm guessing that his trap or something was like to lead him into the darker area, because as you can see when that Quincy was walking, it was actually getting darker in the background. So maybe his power had something to do with like shadows, and that's why Mayuri didn't get close enough. But I do know a fight will happen between them, so I definitely want to know like what kind of power does he have, and then Soifong's spiritual pressure was actually so powerful in that one moment where she attacked that Quincy that it could be felt all the way to where they were because it actually picked up on that. So this Quincy thought that all the captains were going to become stronger now that they lost their Bankos like he thought. He was right about that. So it is nice to see how easily Juha can predict, his opponent's moves so far ahead of them. So I definitely know that these Quincy that they are fighting now, they aren't out just yet. So we have Buzz B, and he's now free, and Hitsugaya attack barely did any damage. Like the most it did was destroy his mantle, and that was like really surprising because if Hitsugaya, Shikai, and Bankai aren't really, that much greater in strength, it goes to show you that Hitsugaya still has a long way to go as a character, and he's like nowhere near ready yet for this kind of battle. So he like definitely needs more help besides Rangiku. So now that he took off his cape or whatever, Busby is definitely about to get serious. And of course, BG9, he's not out yet, and he actually launches one of his whip-like weapons at Soifong, but we all know Soifong is like the quickest person in society at the moment. So she like easily picks up on that and she dodges it. And when she actually pulls out BG9, from the explosion area that she calls last chapter, I was actually surprised to see that he had that kind of a body. But apparently this guy has never breathed before, so there could be no way that he's human. So I'm wondering like what exactly is he? But it's obvious now that he is some kind of living Quincy weapon, because if you look at you look at page 12 and what his body is, he definitely had like a lot of modifications to him. So he definitely not human. I'm not sure what he is, but he is definitely a real piece of work, I will say that. So apparently, like this guy is able to study his opponent's moves very quickly, because he actually learned a lot of information from Soifong's last attack. But apparently, because it was so weak that it didn't take him out, he actually very disappointed in her. So now he go on the offensive once more. But Soifong knows that those little rockets that he shot out aren't enough to actually kill her. And I am wondering, like, why isn't he using her Bankai, against her? If he took that power, why not give her a slap in the face and actually use her own power against her? But for some reason, there actually was an explosion that was like similar to Soifong Bankai, but I'm pretty sure that he didn't use it. So I am wondering, like, just how many rockets did he shoot at that close range, or what did he do? Because he could like definitely hurt himself. Like, just because he is not, a human, doesn't mean that he can't get hurt. But now we're back to Busby and Hitsugaya, and apparently this guy, because him and the other two Quincy that had took Yamato's flame, and they're all alive. Apparently, this guy think because his flames are greater than Yamamoto's, and I call bullshit on that. There is no way. I don't care. You could be God for all I care. There is no way that your flames are going to be stronger than Yamamoto's, because we all saw his power and we seen his Bankai, and I just call major BS that Busby flame could be stronger. Like, hopefully all agree. Like, maybe he could prove me wrong. I highly doubt that, but there's just like no way that he could be that much stronger. But of course, Busby, he's not only offensive, and he's actually pushing back Hitsugaya Ice like it's nothing now, because we all know it's like that much weaker. But apparently, Busby only needs one finger to beat him, and he actually used an attack called Burner Finger 1. And I'm actually hoping that when Manga Stream actually does this chapter, that it's called Burning Finger, because that right there, it actually, or it could be a throwback from the old Gundam series, because I actually loved that tower there from Gundam. So that right there could be a throwback to that classic series. I would definitely like that. But when actually used that technique, I'm guessing he shot like a huge amount of flame, or at least a column of flame, and it pierces Hitsugaya. Now, I know that this right here is definitely not enough to kill him, because we have seen some Shinigami lose limbs and actually get back up from worse injuries than this. So I'm pretty sure Hitsugaya isn't done just yet. I'm hoping that he's not done, because I highly doubt that Hitsugaya could be done before we see his full potential, because he still has a lot more to grow, and if he just dies at this point, I just don't. For some reason, I don't see that happening. I did enjoy the chapter, even though I wish that I could read it on Manga Stream. I know I definitely will once they put it up. But as always, guys, don't forget to like the videos and subscribe, because they really help me out. And as always, you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time.